Family Sunday School, Family Sunday School, right here, right now. Family Sunday School, Family Sunday School, in your living room. Family Sunday School, Family Sunday School, right here, right now. Family Sunday School, Family Sunday School, in your living room.
Hi, welcome to Family Sunday School with Lutheran Church of the Cross. I am Pastor Phil, and today is part 8 of the story about Elijah. And this is one about Elijah and King Ahab and Naboth's vineyard. And it really is a story about what happens when you get focused on wanting what somebody else wants. And so we're going to start off with a song called Thank You. And so there's lots of words to it, but the beginning of every line is thank you. And so when we sing, you can start off the line and go, thank you, and then I'll sing the rest. So here we go. Thank you for giving me the morning. Thank you for every day that's new. Thank you that I can know my worries can be cast on you. Thank you for all my friends and brothers. Thank you for all the people that live. Thank you for even greatest enemies I can forgive. Thank you for many little sorrows. Thank you for every helping hand. Thank you for everywhere your guidance reaches every land. Thank you for your word has meaning. Thank you, I know your spirit here. Thank you because you love all people, those both far and near. Thank you, O Lord, you spoke unto us. Thank you for our words you care. Thank you, O Lord, you came among us, bread and wine to share. Thank you, O Lord, your love is boundless. Thank you that I am full of you. Thank you, you made me feel so glad and thankful as I do. It is so good to be thankful for all the things that God gives us and not be focused on the things that other people have that we want. Anyway, let's hear a story about what happens to King Ahab. Listen to the puppet show.
Now, that wicked and mean King Ahab and his wicked and mean Queen Jezebel had a beautiful palace. They had everything they could ever want, but they wanted more. King Ahab looked down from his palace and he saw the beautiful garden vineyard of a man called Naboth, and he wanted it for himself. So he went to Naboth and he asked him if he could have his vineyard. "Give it to me," he said. But Naboth said, "I'll never give you my vineyard. It was my father's and his father's before him. It's been in my family for a long time, and it's special to me. It's the only thing that I have." So King Ahab went away mad, and he went and found Queen Jezebel, and he told her everything that Naboth said. Then Queen Jezebel went and she made a plan of her own. She found 2 men from the city, and she asked them to do as she said, and they did. Here's what they did. They held a big dinner, and they put Naboth right in the center of the table. And then the 2 men accused Naboth of all kinds of things. They said he did things that he didn't do. They said he did bad things that he didn't do. And then all the people got mad, and they took Naboth, and they killed him. Well, then Queen Jezebel went back to King Ahab, and she said, "You know that guy Naboth? He wouldn't give you his vineyard. You can have it now because he's dead." And so King Ahab went and took Naboth's vineyard. And while he was enjoying the vineyard, the prophet Elijah came to him. The prophet said, "God knows what you have done, and God will make you pay for this. You cannot take things that don't belong to you And you cannot have people killed just because they won't give you what you want. You can find this story in the Bible. It's in 1 Kings chapter 21, and it is a story about God's people, and it's for the people of God. Thanks be to God.
Wasn't that a good story? It is so true that God really wants to bless us and give us everything that we need. And God just gives us so many things. But boy, when we start wanting what other people have, it just does not go well. And oh my gosh, in that story, the things that Jezebel did, so that King Ahab, she actually kind of murdered or killed someone. And people do that. And it is so sad because not only do people get hurt, but when you live a life just constantly wanting what everybody else has, it's miserable. There's a religious word that's called wanting what other people have. It's called coveting. And God says, do not covet. Do not want what other people have. Instead, be thankful for what you have and actually work hard to make sure that people who have what they have, help them to keep that, what belongs to them. A great way of saying it is to live with an attitude of gratitude, which means to give thanks all the time. We sing that thank you song. There's so many things to be thankful for. But right now, I want to sing the next verse of the Ballad of Elijah. Here we go. The prophet Elijah, he was no fool. He spoke for God to those who rule. He did not waver. He spoke it straight. They couldn't take it. They chose to hate. But God said, don't you worry. Don't be afraid. I'll be with you now. Every step of the way. Trust in me. Do what I say. I'll work miracles. It'll be okay. Every step of the way. That old King Ahab wanted Naboth's farm. Jezebel arranged to bring him to harm. When Ahab took it, God was not pleased. God sent Elijah to bring him to his knees. And God said, don't you worry, don't be afraid. I'll be with you now, every step of the way. Trust in me, do what I say. I'll work miracles, it'll be okay, every step of the way. Yeah, trust in God. Trust in God that God will provide what you need. Well, let's do some praying. And we're going to fold our hands and close our eyes, if that helps you to focus. And we'll start off with a big breath. And most of this prayer will be about giving thanks. Yeah. And so let's start with a big breath. Dear God, thank you. Thank you for our lives. Thank you for our families. Thank you for our friends. Thank you for food, especially pizza and chocolate and candy. Thank you for the air that we breathe. Thank you for the houses we live in. And thank you for your Son, Jesus. Thank you for our lives. Amen. Yeah, attitude of gratitude, giving thanks and being thankful. Now it's time for a fun song. And this is a song, it was sung quite a while back. I guess you might say we want to give thanks for gorillas, because we're going to sing Matilda the gorilla song. And there's a chorus on there like ooh, 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 ha ha ha. The more you can sound like a monkey, ooh, 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 ha ha ha, the better. And so here we go. I had a pet, a gorilla, and her name, she was a Matilda. Matilda loved to sing songs every day. This is what Matilda Gorilla would say. We're singing ooh, 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 ah, ah, ah. Ooh, 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 ah, ah, ah. Ooh, 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 ah, 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 ah. Ooh, 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 ah, ah, ah. So we go strolling through the park. You know the people would laugh and the dogs would bark. They never understood a word Matilda would sing, but Matilda was doing her gorilla thing and singing ooh, 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 ah, ah, ah. Ooh, 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 ah, ah, ah. Ooh, 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 ah, ah, ah. Ooh, 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 ah, ah, ah. Finally, the circus man came along. He said, Matilda, I know where you'll fit and belong. We'll put you in the circus to sing your songs. You can monkey around all day long. They're singing ooh, 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 ah, ah, ah. Ooh, 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 ah, ah, ah. Ooh, 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 ah, ah, ah. Ooh, 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 ah, ah, ah. Matilda was happy as can be. She'd eat her bananas and swing from the trees. Now at the zoo you would see the singing Matilda family. They're singing ooh, 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 ha, ha, ha. Ooh, 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 ha, ha, ha. Ooh, 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 ha, ha, ha. Ooh, 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 ha, ha, ha. I kind of got lost in the monkey sounds. I got off my chords and stuff. Anyway, I hope you had a good time today. Remember to be thankful and have a great week.